Welcome to the Divorce Angel podcast. I'm your host, Tanya Summerton. Attention business owners, senior managers and executives. Your successful separation begins right now. We have the answers to the questions you did not even think to ask. Let's face it, you're already successful in your career and we're here to help expand your knowledge and limit your costs by designing a strategy for your divorce. We take all that business knowledge you've acquired and we put it to work. With proven strategies, systems and processes, we've saved our clients tens of thousands in legal fees and helped define their future. And now we're doing the unthinkable. We're revealing the secrets the lawyers have tried to hide and giving you our formula for 5 steps to a seamless divorce. We're changing the world one divorce at a time, so stay tuned. Hi everyone and welcome back to the podcast. I'm so happy that you're with me today. It's such a beautiful day outside. I don't know, life's so good. I don't want to rub it in. I really don't want to rub it in if you're going through a hard time right now. But what I want you to understand is this is just a little moment in time. It's just a stone in the ocean. And that stone in the ocean has a ripple effect. And that ripple effect can go for ages. So what I'm trying to say is what's happening to you right now is having an ongoing vibration through the rest of your life. How you act right now, the decisions you make right now, how you feel right now, all will have a bearing on your future. Doesn't mean it needs to be neither good or bad because you can change your path at any time. But what it does mean is that just because now is hard and tough, it does not mean that tomorrow needs to be like that. And just because it's tough, it doesn't mean that you can't be happy on the inside. Because well-being is something that every person has. Don't allow anyone else to take away your well-being. Don't allow what they say, someone else's attitude, someone else's actions. Don't allow that to have a bearing on how you feel today. This has taken me such a long time to learn. I used to retaliate. I used to be triggered. I used to be in a very shitty mood a lot of the time if someone did or said something to me that I took offense to. Then I realized that it was up to me. If I didn't take offense to it, then it would not affect my well-being. And a good way of describing this is today, I love my daughter to pieces. She's amazing, she's beautiful, and she's my blood, sweat and tears. But like all mothers and daughters, we can butt heads. And I suppose it just used to trigger me. If I said black, she would say white. If I said let's go here, she'd go no, let's go there. If I said let's do 6 p.m, she'd say let's do 8 p.m. And it was just like this ongoing, well, I thought it was a game on her part and she probably thinks the same about me. But I've realised now I don't need to get involved in it. I don't need to get involved with it. All I need to do is go back to her because at the moment we're trying to organise a birthday party. So her brother and her birthday are a day apart. And it's always been very handy when they were little because we only needed to have one family party in the middle and rather than having 2 parties. So it's always worked out well. So now that they're older, I'm trying to organise dinner and how do we all get together now that they're adults and they've all got their own lives and the boys are really happy. Yep, that suits mum, but it doesn't suit my daughter. So she came back to me via text and goes, oh, look, it's actually my birthday that day and I'd prefer to do something else. And look, I could have taken it the wrong way. Hey, chick, I gave birth to you. I know it's your birthday and it would be really nice to see your parents on your birthday, but I get it that you want to spend time with your friends. So I said to her, how about I see you the following weekend. I'll still go out to dinner with your brothers because my middle son is actually going overseas on Wednesday. And I'll still go out to dinner with your brothers. Now, I would normally have got really upset and I would have tried my hardest to fit in with everyone and try and make everyone happy. And I don't do it anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. So she either had to fall in with the rest of us or choose to see us next weekend. And either one of them was fine with me. And over the last probably year, I've really, really worked on these skills. I'm not going to allow someone else anymore change my inner peace or my well-being. I'm not going to give it away to anyone anymore because your well-being is your vibration. And what I mean by that is we are like magnets, and whatever emotion we put out into the world, we get back. Now, if we've got a happy emotion, we vibrate that, good things happen to us. When we are in a bad mood, a shitty mood, are pissed off, are angry, are jealous, whatever it might be, they are such negative emotions, those vibrations go out into the world and we get bad outcomes. We get negative outcomes. Things start to compound. And a way of explaining this is one of my clients yesterday. She's in a very bad way. Her energy is so low. She's talking to herself in such a negative manner. I can't do this. I'm not strong enough. I'm not smart enough. Now, this woman is amazingly smart. She is a pharmacist. She's a naturopath. She's got skills that a lot of us would die for. But she's on such a Debbie Downer that she is sending that energy out into the world and it's coming back to her like a boomerang. And everything is just getting worse. And then every decision she makes, she says, see, I can't even trust myself to make the right decision. What she doesn't understand is everything that comes out of her mouth is negative. She does not see anything from a place of being positive or happy or gratitude or anything like that. And I said to her yesterday, unless we can get you to change the way you are thinking, what is happening to you is just going to continue to perpetuate the negativity in your life. And she said, everything is going wrong. I should never have left. I should have stayed. Now, why would you stay in a relationship where you had not been happy for a very long period of time only because it's easy? Because at the moment, the negativity in her life is so bad, she chooses or she's thought about just going back just to end it. And what I've got to get her to understand is she has got so much to look forward to. She's got amazing qualification to back her up that a lot of people would kill for. And I've had clients that have walked away from marriages and walked away with, let's say, $100,000. I've even had one walk away with $60,000, which is nothing. That person that walked away with $60,000, she had the best attitude. She was going to rebuild. She just wanted to be happy, and the happiness would vibrate and send ripples out into the world, just like the stone in the ocean. And those ripples would bring back positivity, good thoughts, options, massive opportunity, all of the things that people want to be around. Now, this pharmacist is going to walk away with maybe, I'd hate to say, maybe 20 times more than that client, yet she's not happy. And it's sad to watch because she's got so much to be grateful for, but it all comes back to our expectations, our interpretations, and what we want for our life. But the truth of the matter is, money is nothing. Money is nothing. Because if we are happy and we have well-being, opportunities will arise. good things will happen to us, and those good things will lead us to some amazing places in life. So right now, if you're in a position and you're not happy, consider not giving someone else your well-being or your happiness. If your partner is giving you a really hard time at the moment and it's rubbing off on you, just think about, I'm not going to let this penetrate me. Right now, I am so happy. Things are going so well in my life. I don't need to be taking on their garbage. And a tool I used to get to where I am today was a book that got referred to me called the Gratitude Book. And it really outlined how lucky each and every one of us is and how we can make anything possible in our life. We can do whatever we want to do. There's no limitations. We've just been told as children when we've been growing up, you can't do this. Don't be ridiculous. You're not smart enough. You're not strong enough. Whatever the case was that you were told early on in your life, or like my beautiful pharmacist client, her husband was the one that continually told her those things, and now she believes it. And I've got to get her to a stage that she understands that she is everything inside of her has the ability to improve her life. She's got everything she needs. She doesn't need money. It's in her. It's all in her. And just like it's in me, just like it's in you. We don't need anyone else. The answers to all of the questions are inside of you. The answers to your career, to your money, to your life, to where you want to go, to the next person you're going to meet, all of that is in you right now. You've just got to trust and believe. So my goal for you is stop thinking about the bad and turn your thought patterns around and be grateful for all of the good, no matter how tiny, no matter how small. No matter if someone gave you a wave in the car, someone, opened the door for you, someone gave you 20 cents to pay for some groceries because you were short, someone brought you a coffee at work. It doesn't matter. Just be grateful for the little things, because the little things compound into big things, and big things are just around the corner. And I am absolutely a pin-up person for that. If I can do it, you can do it. And I really, really mean that. If I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for listening to the Divorce Angel podcast. Go behind the scenes of my business to learn the secrets no one else will share. Deep dive into the Divorce Angel process and listen to our most popular episodes over at tanyasummerton.com. If you love this episode of the podcast, do me a favour and head over to iTunes and subscribe and leave a review so we can reach more people and change more lives. That's all for now, and I'll catch up with you next week.